Hello my friends. In this video I want to bring you along for my very first solo hike in the Swedish mountains above the Arctic Circle. I don't want to spoil too much, but it was a magical couple of days, so strap in and let's go.
Hell yeah. I'm not sure where I can cross without getting my shoes wet, but maybe it's shoes wet time. Certainly seems like it. Oh, that's cool. Ooh. This has got to be the campsite. First, I'm taking these shoes off. Freedom from socks equals quality of life. I will show you guys this amazing spot. I just think it's gonna look better with the tent pitched. So first things first. Now for my final trick, I made these because I find that this one, when you just stick it into the ground, it doesn't really pull the inner mesh up. What you want is for it to do this. And maybe there's a good way to do that without this wand, but if there is, please let me know. It works. Sort of works. Ta-da! I have to show you this campsite. I think it might be probably the best campsite I ever had. It's a candidate for sure. Pretty decent campsite, so I feel like I can't not try the water, even though it's gonna be real cold. For dinner we are serving, this is Norwegian freeze-dried food. I don't know what flavor this is, but it'll do. I'm not too picky. How do you do this without spilling? While dinner is cooking, it's time for the most important bag I have in my whole backpack, which is this dry bag containing my lovely down sleeping bag and the mattress. If I have these two and I know that they're dry, I feel like I can go through anything that day, no matter temperature and weather, as long as I know the day ends on this, in this, I'm good.
Now this needs to sit for 7, 8, 9 minutes, giving me plenty of time to organize my messy campsite. Look at this reflection. Insane. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay. Not amazing. Not terrible.
I'm all snuggled into my sleeping bag. I have my little, in case it's raining, care package here. So I can do breakfast and coffee and just wait, essentially. It said it was gonna rain tomorrow, but not too much, so I think it's gonna be alright. I think I might eat some candy, actually. Let me show you this. Lovely. So there's a place in Abisko called Godisfabriken, which means the candy factory, more or less. And it is exactly what you would imagine. My bag looks like this. Pure joy and happiness. But Cornelius, didn't you just brush your teeth? Oh my god. Yes, I did. But I will eat candy anyways. And consult the map as to what to do with my life tomorrow. Good night, my friends. See you tomorrow. Oh, morning. I slept like a baby. Jesus. It's so good. It's been raining quite a lot, but it's finally stopped, so I guess it's time for me to get up. Coffee. So I made a tactical error this morning. I was too lazy to put on my rain trousers because it's been raining all night, so all the bushes and stuff are very wet. But I thought, it'll be fine. It's clearly not fine, and I'm again too stubborn to kind of realize that I messed up and to put on my rain pants. But anyway, the price I'm paying currently is this. I foolishly thought I was done with river crossings, but I see, you probably won't see it, but right there, it looks like there might be a huge reindeer horn. So I guess I'm doing one more crossing. This is not a friendly crossing, so that horn better be good. So I changed my mind. I'm not going over to the other side, because it looks really bad crossing, but I kind of still want to know about the reindeer horn. So, oh yeah, that's it. Oh dang, it's huge. How can I skip that? I don't think I can skip that. It's very lovely. Right, I'm getting it. I switched to my little wading shoes, but this looks streamy and deep-ish, so it'll be nice and cold. Water's really strong. Now it's starting to rain, so I think I'm gonna get back to my bag, put on some rain clothes. It's bag-sized. It's time for some reindeer horn trivia. Both the males and the females have horns. As far as I know, this is the only deer species that does that. I'm not a deer scientist, but I think that's how it is. And the females, you can't really tell a difference in horn size or shape from the two genders, but I know the males lose their horns after the breeding season because they don't have to fight over the ladies anymore, essentially. And the females keep them on for longer, so they still have their horns once the males have lost the horns. They have to eat for two. So now, when they have the horns, they can fight off like this. Fight off the males that are trying to get their food. And that's why they keep their horns for longer. I don't know if this is male or female, and I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's a nice looking one. You know, what else I realized about this horn? It's solid through, so it kind of weighs 2-3 kilos, maybe more, which means my bag is a bit heavier. And I think I walked 1 hour since I found this one, and I can already feel there's a significant difference. So I thought about ways to reduce my weight. I mean, I'm obviously not leaving anything, so that left me with one thing, which is I have to eat more snacks. I have to eat a lot more snacks. And this is a heavy burden to bear, but I think I can do it. I'm the man for the job. I had to pack up really quick. The weather took a turn for the worst. This is my direction currently. Looks like Mordor, essentially. But I'm not deterred. Some fresh reindeer tracks.
that right hand corner, that's where the monster lives. Obviously. Look at all these water droplets. I've chosen my route. Option 1 is straight up that waterfally area, but the rocks look sharp and loose. Other option is kind of traversing up that more blobby looking mountain. First of all, say goodbye to the glacier. Bye bye glacier! And second, I'm going up the waterfally part because it looks less steep and like there's more places for me to put my feet, essentially. I've reached the top. There's definitely some great campsites here. Otherwise it's that way. So I'm thinking that way. And if it's absolutely horrible, I can always turn back. Okay, quick update. I'm at 35%, 40% battery. Hey! And now this lovely valley has opened up. I came from this cloudy, like from up there somewhere, from this rubble field. And in the clouds, I didn't see anything. It went from being fun to not so fun quickly. But now, when I can see that it's opening up, it's a huge relief. And I've had an excellent day up to this point. Now I'm hungry for a campsite. I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to get down from here. I might have to go back up, but I really don't want to do that, so I'll see if I can find a way. But I just saw a horn, so I might need to add additional weight to my what was once a lightweight pack. It's no longer the case, obviously. Oh yeah, it's nice looking. It's at least smaller, but it's lovely. Bringing it. I'm almost down. Hard part is over. I need a wash really badly. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. That was a long day. I'm hungry, but I don't have energy to make dinner. I want to crawl into my sleeping bag, but I have to like set up camp and do everything. Exhausting. All right. Did that wish work for my dinner too? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, bon appetit, my friends. It's about 8 p.m. and I'm ready for bed, to be honest, to eat some, well, candy in my sleeping bag. I really wanted to fly my drone here because supposedly this is Sweden's clearest lake. It's 36 meters and you can see all the way to the bottom. But there's a couple of seagulls flying around, and my previous experience with seagulls tell me that they're very interested in the drone. So I'm contemplating whether to try it real quick or not to. I also don't want to kill a seagull with my drone. Decisions. I'm going for a swim at least. He is the little drone preventing bastard. Chilling, minding his own business. And here I am, just waiting. Think I'm calling the drone flying. Maybe tomorrow morning. This seems to be his territory. I'm in my sleeping bag. Ready to go to bed. It's been a great day. See you guys tomorrow.
Morning. I slept like a baby. Woke up crying every 2 hours.
There's just too many good skipping rocks. I can't help myself. Okay. Eyo. Not so good. Good news. It was supposed to rain a lot the whole night, this morning, this afternoon and tonight, and seems to not be the case anymore. So instead of cooking all my food in the tent, instead of just being in my sleeping bag, I can wake up, relax, make some breakfast and take my time. I managed to fly the drone a little bit, so that should be good. Anyway, breakfast time. Oh. So much air in one little mattress. I've decided I'm inventing a new term. I think most of us might have heard of bushwhacking, like fighting your way through thick plantation and shrubbery and trees and bushes and whatnot. But this is cloud whacking. Oh look, a path. Feels like the first time I've seen a path in a while. A welcome change. Bye bye little campsite. Maybe it's rain pant time. I always wait for too long with the damn rain pants. Never learn. But Cornelius, aren't you wet under your rain pants now? Yes, yes I am. But I've grown accustomed to it at this point. Maybe this is finally the time when I learn my valuable lesson. But statistically unlikely. A trick for you at home, if you're ever outside and want it to stop raining, then put your rain gear on. You can't be serious. I put my rain gear on at that rock. So I've walked 10 meters and it stopped raining. You know, I'm keeping the rain gear on out of spite. Now, the best way to summon more rain, as I'm sure you might have figured out, is to take off your rain gear. Which I intend on doing right now. So, if this day is following any type of pattern, it will start to rain in about 25 seconds. No rain yet. Okay. My legs are burning. Oh yes, I made it. Huge payoff. Lunchtime. I brought so much coffee. Jesus. On today's lunch menu, chili from Norwegian brand again. Lunch break is over, coffee break is over. Some potentially evil clouds are rolling in, so I'm gonna continue. The plan is up there to the top, and then it flattens out for a couple of kilometers. And then according to the map there's a nice lake, which means I can wash myself and I have a water source for the night. I have no idea what time it is, but can't be too late, so I feel like I have plenty of time. Hopefully no more reindeer horns. We'll see. I'm very close to the top, so I might as well summit when I'm here, so to speak. Summit. Glaciers, real big glaciers. I think those two are the ones from yesterday, and this one we couldn't see before. My GoPro battery died again, so I had to do a little emergency charge plus Snickers break. I'm gonna put some speed on it and record a little bit less till I'm in camp. Just one little summit, then camp. Last one for today. Boop. And that's of course raining because I decided to take some extra time for that final mountain boop. Boop. So now I'm paying for it. But it's lovely here. Sort of. I'm in my tent. Magic. I had a pretty tough afternoon and evening. I think it's almost 9, but I'm not sure. After my GoPro died, there was more rain. I think I managed to get some of it on video, because the GoPro allows me to record for like 6 to 10 seconds and then it says low battery, even though it has 20-something%, and then it just dies. But I think that's because it's really cold, and then the battery doesn't like when it's really cold. The sun did show itself once. Jesus, no more rain. I'm so wrecked, I have to find a campsite. And I got some rainbow action. I just had dinner. I'm currently waiting for tomorrow's breakfast to be done, and I'm gonna have that as well, because fuck it, I'm hungry. It's good night time. I'm done for today. 2 dinners later. So I'm gonna catch some well-needed shut-eye. Sleep tight. See you tomorrow.
Morning. I'm gonna slowly get out of the sack and make some coffee. I'm lazy, so I'm having coffee in the tent today. So this is breakfast today. Garlic salami. Because I ate my breakfast for dinner last night.
Another day in the clouds. Amazing. Hey, I'll trade antlers for a ride to the sauna. Dude! Dude! Oh. This is the end of the trip for me. I'm a few kilometers away from the next village, and from there I'll take the main road back to Abisko. So it should be maybe 12 kilometers in total, but it'll be quick since it's like actual rock-free terrain, so to speak. Look at this. I'm going over there behind somewhere. But yes, anyway, if you stuck around for this long, thanks, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And we'll see each other again soon. Bye-bye.